Hello, hello. Be sure to say hi when you pop on. Hi, Laura. Hi, Tammy. So, hi, Christy. I decided that tonight we would color. And I think it'll take us a little bit to get this guy done. So we'll color him and then we'll make a card out of him later. Hey, Joy. Joy says hi, Dale.
Hello.
He said hello. He's over at the printers printing stuff. Hi, Diane. So anyway, I chose this troll. It's internet troll. I chose him tonight because I didn't know if you guys knew that he is a digital release now. He released last month, or maybe it was this month. But anyway, I checked and he is now available for purchase as a digital stamp, so I thought I would color him tonight. He's super fun and he can be as big or small as you want. Hi, Renska. Hello, Cheryl. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so we can go ahead and get started. I don't know how long he'll take, but I think he'll take a little while. Hi, Jamie. So I chose some skin tones for him. They're a little bit out of the norm from me, but I chose E15 and then E04, E13, E11, and E00. And I will also use underpaint with the E000. All you see are those toes. Those toes. Oh my goodness. So cute. So we're going to start. I'm going to start by coloring his face. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to just stay zoomed in like this so you guys can really see what I'm doing. And I'll try to keep my marker to the side so you can really see everything that I'm doing, but know that sometimes that makes me go outside the lines just a little, but I think I'm okay with that. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're going to give him a little bit darker skin than we normally do for other images, other skin tone images, because I thought it would be fun, and we don't necessarily have to make him the same as we do all the other ones. So, and I am putting it over his lips and everything, and his big nose that's so cute. And this is his little ear on the other side. Okay, so now we have a face. Your die cutting dot spots. Nice. I have so much die cutting to do. I'm overwhelmed by the thought. I need to go get more paper. All right, so tonight, I know normally when we do skin tones, we use E04 as the darkest color, but tonight we're going to use E15. Oh, hey, Cameron, thanks. Yes, you can ask a digital question, for sure. Earth Goddess is also digital. I know that a bunch of people love that image, so. Getting ready to color something? Well, that would be great. We would really appreciate that. Right now I'm trying, I have some pattern paper, but right now I'm going to have to go to the store to get myself some solid color for the base. Okay, I want to make sure I get enough of this darker color in here, so make it a little bit thicker. His face is pretty big compared to the other images that we color. When you print a digital, the ink does not bleed. Do you have to heat set it? It depends on your printer. So with my printer, I can just print and color. I don't. It's a HP Office Jet Pro 9015 is the name of the printer. So that is, it's the same one that Jamie has, HP Office Jet Pro 9015. And I use HP ink, and I do not have to heat set or anything on the Sweet Sentiment paper. We have the same printer. Yay! See, everybody has the best printer. This is my favorite printer. Of course, I bought it because it's the one Jamie has, and she could print. My other one wouldn't feed the Sweet Sentiment paper, so I had some issues with that. So I went and bought the exact printer that Jamie had so that I would be able to print my digital images as well. Happy early birthday, Laura Cleveland. Thank you for joining me tonight. I don't know where Linda is watching. She's usually here too. I'm putting some dark underneath these little artist drawn lines for to accent wrinkles. And I want to just accent those a little bit too. Oh, honey, you can't kick my table. And I just want to accent those a little bit and keep those kind of dark. So, hi, Melanie. What printer am I talking about? And see, this is the reason that I wrote it down. Voila! HP OfficeJet Pro 9015. I bought mine at Best Buy. Jamie bought hers at Costco. And I thought it would be really helpful to color this guy because we're using darker colors and it's a bigger image. It'll be a little bit easier for everybody to see. It's a digital print. It's a little bit bigger. I printed it about the size the stamp was when we sold the stamp. So some of you could have this as a stamp if you got the Internet Troll when he came out a while back. But you can make them whatever size you want if you have the digital image. And by the way, just FYI, we made some price adjustments on our digital images. So if there's one that you've had your eye on, there have been a little bit of reduction on a few of them. So if you want to go out and check them out, you might actually be surprised that we have changed the price on a few of them. So you'll want to go check it out if you've had one you've had your eye on. All of our images don't go to digital, but we do have a few that will eventually or could eventually go to digital, but not all of them will go to digital. But now we have a lot darker color on his skin. So we're going to keep him a little bit of a darker dude. He's going to look like he's been out in the sun a lot. Got him a good suntan. And for this guy, I don't usually put any blush on his cheeks. You can if you want, but for me, I don't know, couldn't feel it that way, so I will not put any blush on him. Hey, thanks, Joy. I really appreciate that. Our Cameron worked really hard to get all of this active and the price changes and stuff for me before I went live. So thank you to Cameron for being so awesome. Jamie helped get all the information to her, so thank you, Jamie. I don't know if I'll be able to be live next Tuesday. I can't remember when I'm leaving. But I had my planner out just a few minutes ago, so it should be here really close and handy so I can tell you. We leave for Novi, Michigan on the 9th, which is Tuesday in the evening. So probably this will be my last live till we get back. Sweet Stencil will be in massive trouble without Kim. Oh, you got that right, Jamie. We do leave on Tuesday. I think we didn't realize that there wasn't a mega on Thursday. So we're going to be there a little bit earlier than we normally are. He looks pretty funny right now. I know I say that a lot when I'm coloring. Yes, Cameron is a rock star. She is. And we get to see her soon, which we're super excited about. And Tyler, too. After Novi, Michigan, it's Florida. Here we come.
No one ever says they count as a rock star.
Dale, you are a rock star, too. You are a rock star, too. And you're not just the financial guru. You do lots of stuff for us. Yeah, the necessary evil. That's your favorite. That's your least favorite part of the job, huh? The fact that it's a necessary evil. Hey, without you, we'd be in some trouble. So we'll take it while we can get it. Okay, so we left a few spots for the last. Oh, there's Mom. Hey, Mom. And you know what? I wasn't going to put any blush on his cheeks, but I might put a little bit on his nose. I might give him a little bit of a red nose. I think that would be really cute. And I don't want to blend too much. I want to leave a little bit of that, transition there because I think it kind of looks like wrinkled skin. And I want him to look a little bit wrinkled. I should have done a little darker on the eyebrow. I'm going to have to go back in and fix that. I might put a little bit of pink on his lips too. Stencil or 3D stuff printing, that's always an exciting sound. Yes, it's not stencil printing. It's not the laser cutter. It's the 3D printers going like mad because we sold a bunch of that at the last shows. So we're catching up on some of that. The laser cutting is too loud for my live, so we don't generally put the laser cutter on when I'm live because it is significantly significantly louder. Okay, so I'm going to use RV93. I don't generally use this color, but I feel like it's a little bit more flesh tone pinkish color than like a pink would be. And I don't really want to make his lips pink. I just want to give it a little bit of pink on it. And I want to do the same thing with his nose. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to go back with the E00 and blend that out just a bit. I feel like it'll give him just a teeny bit of color, not too much color. So I'm going to go over his lips again with this one, and then I'm going to go over his nose again to blend out that RV93. So there he is in all his happiness. Now with him, I like to really accent those wrinkles, so I am going to go back in with E04, and I'm going to put just a few more of the shadow, some of the shadow back in there. So in where I want the darkest areas. So I want them to really show up. Yes, the 3D was very popular. Can you see what I'm saying? I cannot see that fast. We set up in Michigan on Wednesday at 9. Why? Is the show on Thursday and Friday? Oh, that's right. You're right. Because the show is Thursday, Friday. I don't know. I thought it was just Friday and Saturday. I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't, you guys, I'm telling you, I can't keep it all straight. I have to use my planner for that. And I'm pretty sure since we booked the flights when you were here, you probably filled me in on what I needed to know to book the flights. Okay. Yes, Jamie says we set up Wednesday at 9 a.m. Nice. Well, that's just great since we fly in at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. I needed to blend that out on his cheek. It was a little bit too much. There's a little bit of playing around when I do this guy, but I love it. It gives you so much practice. Really? Where are you, Mom? It's not storming here. It's Thursday to Saturday. I'm not teaching, but we have a mega table. I thought we did not. But we can talk about that later, I'm sure. Okay, now we're going to start on his body. And this throws me off every time I color this little guy. So this part right here and this big belly right here is all shirtless. So we're going to go ahead and color it in so we can be ready. But I can't tell you how many times I've colored this guy and left this whole part of his belly off. So when you get your troll, know that this is part of his belly. Right here. Sometimes digital images are not as easy to tell if you don't see them colored what the artist intended certain spots to be. I even have that problem on like everybody's images, even my own. Sometimes I get done with it and then I look at it to test it out before I send it to Jamie and I'm like, what is that? So what's in your mind when you're drawing it isn't necessarily what's in your mind when you're coloring it. So just in case you guys wanted to know that. I'm so sorry it's raining like crazy, Mom. It's nowhere near that here. It was like 81. It was beautiful. Today I went out for a bit, got my nails done. Ooh, ooh. Got me some pink nails. Every time I recap a marker, I want to clean it. 4 days of nonstop cleaning has been forever burned in your brain. I have no doubt. But, see, mine are starting to get a little bit dirty, but they're not too bad. So here we go with our E15. I can only imagine, Joy, I know, because I sat there with you until, what was it, 4 o'clock in the morning? Or was it 5? I don't even remember. I know Barry got up before we were done. But yes, forever cleaning. I know what you mean. I don't mind letting them go a little bit, but I make sure that I do not, if they start to look at all dirty, I'm cleaning them. Because it is not fun to clean a bunch at one time. Oh, you missed RV93? Oh, no. I hope it doesn't need any ink, too. Oh, geez. Jack snoring again. I love that little hand there waving at you. I wasn't sure how long he would take to color, so we'll see what time it is when we get done. But I did cut a mask so that we could maybe put like a stencil behind him or something. So I did cut a mask out before the live, just in case we decided to make him into a full card. But I didn't want to keep you guys all night. Hi, Diane. So I'm not sure if we'll get it completed today or not, but we'll come back to it. You know, I always come back to those colored images. Alright, so let's get some dirt up under his fingernail. Because he's out in the open all the time. Getting all that sun. It's a good story, really. There we go. And I'm gonna just mark his little knuckles. There we go. All right, he's on a start. Hi, Wendy. It's getting started. Okay, E04 is next. I know this is a strange combo, and you guys are probably not used to seeing us use something darker than E04 or E95, but I wanted to make him more sunburned since he's supposed to be outside all the time. Although he is an internet troll, so he's kind of really in the computer, but that's what his name is in case you're looking for him in the digital. He is the internet troll. He is, you know, I love this troll, but I'm not a fan of internet trolls. Just extending out from where I had that darker color, the darker shadow color. Just extending out a little bit more on that with this color. But I'm not to the third color in the combo, so I'm not going all the way around. Hi, Rosie. It's so nice to see you guys popping on. Thank you. I hope the video is going much better tonight. I hope they're back on track with better video than what we've had lately. I do have my microphone in, so hopefully that's better. There we go. All right, he's starting to look good. Check him out. He's awesome. Hi, Patty. Ugh, that weather. Mom, that weather. I ordered your Copics that you needed, Mom. This is our true color, so this one's going to get a little bit more than the rest. Coloring this little internet. Must be the weather. Yeah. I don't know where that weather came from. It's so nice here. I hope it goes the other way. I hope it goes towards Oklahoma instead of towards Rowlett. Goes towards Oklahoma, you won't get it either, Renska. We don't want it to go that way. Did you order my Copics too? No, I ordered my ones that were lost, aka possibly stolen or whatever happened to them. I ordered those, and I ordered Mom's and the couple that she needed, and I got BV23, so I know you'll be excited. I hope everything stays safe up there, Mom. Alright, going around that little hand. Smoothing out those lines. I mean, he is going to have wrinkles, but I give him some dark in his hand. There we go. Alright. Oh, you are? Oh, you're under a thunderstorm watch. Oh, maybe it is going to come through here. Eek! I hope it comes through when I'm done with the video. E11 is next. And then we just have one more after E11. So most of this will get filled in, and then just a little bit of highlight area will be left. I'll let him have a little highlight on his belly, so I think that'll be cute. But being that these colors are so much darker, I don't want to leave too much white because the E00 has a lot more colorless blender in it than these markers do, so I'm afraid it will wash it out, and I don't want it to wash it out. It's coming. It's coming to me. Ugh. It'll cool it off though. It was 81 today. Much warmer than what I have been dealing with on my travels. So I was really liking it today. There we go. One more color. Yes, that too. A watch and a watch. Both kinds of watches. Yeah, sorry about the printers running tonight, but we got to get everything for the next show ready, and we got to use all the time we have for that. I can't believe Jack didn't wake up because I said Michelle. He always wakes up when I say Michelle. Oh, he did. He stopped snoring as soon as I said Michelle. All right, let's give him a chance to dry so we can make sure he looks his face and his body look the same. Right now it's kind of wet, so we'll go in with the E04 like we did with the other one, doing just the really dark areas one more time and give him a little bit more shadow in those areas, just like we did with the face. Maybe right here too. Haha, there's Jack's bones. Yeah, it looks, I'm really like how it's coming out, but I love to color this, and it is really good practice, especially if you can make it bigger. It can give you a lot of skin practice because he doesn't have his shirt on, so he'll give you a lot of practice on skin. All right, so now we're going to move on to his feet. I don't know.
The current storm systems
He's gonna wake up for a snack.
is above us from McKinney up, and then below us from Dallas down.
Oh my gosh, we're right in the middle of the no storm area. It's below us and above us. I didn't even know it was coming. So maybe we'll get through the live. I got something on my paper. I can see it on my marker. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. There we go. But it was making a little like scratchy sound. To do lessons with us, so no bones from Michelle. Oh, he missed it. You guys, he would not leave my side when I got home. Practically sat on top of my leg every time I sat down. He's going to be unhappy when he figures out that I'm leaving again. Okay, E15 is our darkest color. He's got a little wart here on his toe, I think. Like a little bunion. That's right, Dale, bunion. These are like his little hairs, I think, on his feet. I think that's what those are supposed to be, but we're going to make that skin darker because the hair would cover the skin. And then I like to do the little tips of the toes. And then he's got those big toenails. Yep, hairy feet. Yep. When do I leave? Tuesday. I leave Tuesday. And I need to get with you, Mom, because I need to get Joy's circle water bottle so I can take it with me to Novi, because Joy will be in Novi with us. Okay, so this is my E04. I want that bunion to be a little darker. And we'll just put a little bit more on the bottom of his feet. He's got a little bit of an indent right here, so I'm going to put a little bit of a mark there on his little toe. Yeah, I think Jamie might do some lives this weekend. She can answer that. She's still on here. You gonna do some lives this weekend, Jamie? Everybody's missing your lives too. I promise it's not me working her so she can't do a live. I want Joy at all the shows. We want Joy all the time. Literally. Since we can't have Cameron and Tyler at all the shows, and we can't have Joy at all the shows, I guess. But we can definitely have me and Jamie at all the shows. But it's gonna be fun. She needs to come too. Please, please, please. Floral Friday tomorrow, you guys. Floral Friday with Jamie tomorrow. What time, Jamie? Right? We're a little worried about all the make and takes we have to make. Class kits and make and takes, and we get a lot of work. But we'll get it done. You guys are important too, so you know, we got to make sure we still come and connect. Just as important as all our other tasks. Gonna just darken his toes a little bit. I don't know why, I just feel like it. You plan on all the shows? Yay! How about summer, spring, winter, fall? E00 is next. Just gonna blend that out a bit. Oh my goodness, isn't he just the cutest? You know, when I first saw, I'm gonna tell you guys, here's a little bit of truth from Sandy. You ready? When I saw this troll the first time, I said, oh, I don't like that troll. And then I colored him anyway, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love the troll. I fell in love with him just coloring. He's super fun to color. No joke. Okay, so we have to do his hair. You have to be that 4-letter word. Oh, well, she'll post it on YouTube afterwards, so you can definitely catch the replay. For someone who doesn't like him, you sure color him a lot. I love him now. But with the very first time I saw him, I was like, no, he's not really my thing. But then I colored him, and oh my gosh, I love to color him. I even did him on my craft roulette this past time. What color hair should we give him? I almost always do like a gray hair, but I want to do something a little different this time. So what do you guys think? We could do red or black or brown. You guys give me a color while I'm putting these markers away, and the hair is always I never know what color hair I want to give him. Green hair. I did not draw him. that I kind of gave that away when I said I didn't like him when I first saw him. I would not have shown him to Jamie if I wasn't crazy. Khaki green, blue, or pink. Oh my goodness. Pink on a boy? You guys are funny. Every one of you said the wrong color. Make him look like he came out of a tree? My goodness. You guys are loaded. Let's do... I think I'm going to do... Oh my gosh. Color him like the Hulk? That would be awesome. Let's do his hair in a green color. But more like an olive green. And pretty dark. I'm not going to do them really light. So we're going to start with YG 99, and then we'll go to 97, 95, 93, and I don't know if we'll need 91 or not, but we'll try it. Oh, purple. Oh, what? Let's do his clothes in purple, because green and purple would look really good together, I think. YG 99. Okay, so we're going to start. This is the back side of his hair. We're going to go kind of around his ear. But when I do this, I want to kind of put like just some little stray hairs sort of flying around there. We'll do it down here as well. And then this little piece right here, I'm assuming that's his hair. So it's going to be dark green. Oh no. Stay safe, Mama. Okay, and then I'm going to give him a few strands of hair, kind of weird in this side part of his hair. I'll do a little bit coming from the top. And then his eyebrows, we're going to make them crazy eyebrows. Look, he already looks super cool, even though he's not even all colored in yet. I like to put a lot of lines, and I'm not going to want to get rid of these lines so much. I'm really going to want them to look like strands of hair in his hair. I don't always leave those strands of hair. I kind of struggle with that, but for him, I'm going to try really hard. So we'll see. So that was the darkest color, and then YG 97 will be pretty dark as well, so there won't be a lot of that one. I think we'll come in a little bit from this angle as well with this color. And then a little bit this way. He doesn't have a lot of hair, so you don't really have to do a whole lot with the hair. I'm kind of doing in between those brush strokes I already put on there and not over top of the ones I already put on there. Okay. I know what that feels like, Jamie. When will I be coming home this time? I leave on the 9th. And I come home on Mother's Day with Jamie in tow. We both will be coming back to Texas on the 14th. And then we leave for Florida on the 16th. So we'll only be home 2 days. This is YG 95. So won't be home long enough to really do much of anything except prepare for the next trip. And Florida will be a driving trip. So be on the lookout for captain's logs. Because Jamie will be... I will be driving and Jamie will be the passenger this time. So she will definitely be doing the captain's logs in the passenger seat. I kind of like this guy with this green hair. I've never done it green hair before. I kind of like it though. Oh, I know. My poor hubby. Yeah. Then I'll be home for a week after that, I think. And then we leave again. It's craziness right now. The summer's going to be super busy. We will get some breaks, but not soon. So yeah, I think this color will be the last one that I'll use because I think it's perfect. I think his hair is perfect, just like this. I don't want to touch it up with anything lighter, so I'm just going to do a very light brush back and forth over his eyebrows because I really want to leave those. He's so, oh my gosh. We get to spend Mother's Day together. Yep, and Jamie's husband leaves 3 hours before she gets home from Florida. Oh my goodness, we just don't have any of this stuff timed out quite right. Although we do really good with airport pickups with Joy. Okay, I'm gonna make his little fingernails dirty too. So here we go. I put the YG97 and then I'm gonna use the YG93 and give him dirty nails. I mean, if his hair's green, maybe his nails should be green too. We need to come see you. We have a day and a half. I don't know if that'll be happening. Although we would love to, but gross. You don't like his gross fingernails? It is what it is, I tell you. I think what I'm going to go for next is his cane. I don't know why. I just feel like doing his cane next. So we're going to go and do his cane with E29, 27, 25, and 23. My 21 is gone, so I can't use that one. So we're just going to go with a 4-color combo this time. The hair is wicked cool. You like the hair? It came out pretty good. I'm sort of excited about doing this as well. Uh-oh, did I just hear thunder? Did you hear it, Dale? I want to get a few lines in here because I really want this to look like wood. So a little bit for now, and we'll do a little bit more accent on that here in a little bit. So whenever I do something and I want it to look like wood, I make sure that I put just some long, some short little streaks of color in there with the darkest and some of the lighter ones as well. Yes, we will give you a call, of course, because you know I always tell you where I'm at and when I land and all that good stuff. So you will know. That's what she said. Oh yes, California. We hope California is much less eventful than the last California trip. Okay, so we're going to start building a little bit more on some of these lines. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but it'll probably look super cool when I get done. And if not, we'll just keep doing it until it does. And it's only paper, so no problems there. I want the bottom of his cane to be really dark, much darker, because it is on the bottom and no light. Okay, it looks like my E's need to be colored. Yes, Michelle will be in Ontario when we go the next time, and that's not till the end of the year, so you probably won't be in Pennsylvania. All right, so we're gonna start doing in between now. Kind of giving this a little bit of a wood texture. I think that's just somebody in the back. alleyway making all that noise. Our neighbors put up a new fence recently, so they were making a lot of noise over there. Yes, I love that too, Jamie. Ditto. Perfect. Okay, this is going to be the last color because my E21 is dead and gone. It's gone to its grave, wherever, or someone's using it somewhere else. I don't know. So I'm going to finish this up with E23. And I don't have my new one yet, but it is ordered and it will be coming soon. Well, it'll be coming to Jamie's house. She'll have to bring it to me. There we go. I think we need a little bit more on this. I don't know that I went dark enough with that cane, so I think I'm going to go back to the darkest color. And I'm going to put a little bit more in here because I really kind of want to see some of that really dark, like, I want to get some of those still shown in there where they were. Want to darken it up a little bit. Doesn't really look like wood that much. Oh, it looks great. You like it? I'm going to skip E27 and blend this out with E25. So it's always better to go lighter and then you can always make it darker. But if you start too dark, you can't go lighter. So there we go. By his body should be a little bit darker. There we go. I like it like that. Oh, you hated it? I'm sorry. I like that. I think I'm good with that. I think I'm going to make his button brown and maybe his eyes too. So let's just leave these colors here for now. We'll give him hazel eyes. Smarty pants. Dale says, I study sleep all the time. He's right, though. I have been sleeping a significant amount since I've been home. I just wanted to make his button brown. And then I'm going to do a little bit in here for his eyes with this darkest color. So I really want his eyes to kind of stand out a little bit. Hi, Meg. Thank you for popping on. Okay, I'm going to skip to 25. For the rest of the button, I want to keep the button a little bit dark, so I'm just going to use those two colors on the button. And then I'm going to put a little bit in his eyes of this 25, but I really want to put 23 in the rest. And then we'll go back in and do the pupil and the white dots and stuff later. Okay, so he's going to look a little crazy with his eyes until we do the pupil and all that stuff, but we're going to let him dry before we do too much. So he's going to look a little crazy there. That's okay. He can be crazy. But I need to darken this one up because this eye is quite a bit lighter and it's further away, so it wouldn't be so light. Oh, mama. Okay, so we said we were going to do purple. And I think I don't really want to do a bright purple, so I'm going to mix the BB 25, 29, 23 with the 17 and 13. It's going to, so let's just see how it rolls. I guess I could swatch it out and see what I think, but if I started with BV 29, this is how I want to do it. We'll see if it works. And then I go to BV 17. That'll give it a little bit more purple in there. It's not going to be a bright purple. And then I'm going to go to BV 25. That's all blending very nicely so far. BV13 will be brighter purple again, still blends well. And then the last one would be BV23, and I think that'll be great. So we're gonna, my guess was good. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna do his hat and his clothes, but we'll have to do something with this. And I almost think we should just use the greens we already used. So I think I'm gonna pull them out real quick and use them. So I'm gonna start with YG97 because I might as well get that colored in. Here, and then the bottom part of each one. It's small areas, but if you get the digital, you make it whatever color you want. And you can make it bigger. That'll make it easier. Oops, I forgot this one up here. I'm all about matching up colors, seriously. Love it. So this is going to kind of be like his hair. A little bit. It just means he really likes that color. Aw, thanks, Jamie. I wear them all the time. Even the nail lady asked me about them today and told me to tell you that she misses you, Jamie. She wants you to come see her next time you're here. She literally said that. Tell your friend I miss her. So nice, right? She never forgets you, asks about you every time I go in there. Yep. Okay, now on to the purple. All right, so we're going to do his little outfit first, and then we'll do his hat. Okay, so BV29 is first. So I'm going to do this part right here that's up under his chin. And then we're going to do this part where it loops onto his clothes. We cast a shadow there. I'm also going to do this side and this side over here. And when I do this side, I'm going to give him just a little bit of a curve there. The rest of his belly curving around. Tell her you want diamond nails. For sure, for sure. I like to put a little bit of this dark color along the seam. And then I'm going to do this part down here. I'm going to kind of give him some little folds here in his little overalls. Oh, Michelle, that sounds awesome. Your nails have stars on them. I don't usually put any like designs on my nails, but it usually has more than enough glitter. Okay, I'm going to do just inside this pocket. So it looks like you can kind of see it in the pocket, and it's dark in there. It's dark in the pocket. All right. So BV17 is next, and this one's going to change it up to be more purple than the BV29. But it's not the third color, so it's not going to get as much as the next color. But I'm just going to accent from where I put the last color and put a little bit more in. He's so, I just love to color him. Seriously, you guys have to try it. If you have him in your stash, you should get him out and color him for sure. If you don't, he's available as a digital stamp. Oh yes, send me a picture. I would love a picture. I have my backup Gemini coming soon, since I wore mine out the last time. I found me another one, so I'll have two. So when one gets exhausted and won't work anymore, I can use the other one. That way production can continue to occur. There'll be no stalling on work. You did color him. This part down here, I'm going to wait and do that separately, because this is quite a big space that we're coloring on his overalls. Okay, this one's going to go back to the grayish violet, so it's going to kind of tone out that purple, but we'll come back with the next color and put a little bit more back in there. This is the true color. We're going to keep it a little bit darker. So we're going to put quite a bit more of this one in there. We'll start filling this in from this way. Like his little belly, we get to color his little belly. I like this marker, it's really juicy. It's really, really juicy. I like when they have a lot of, I like when they're full. They color really well when they're full. Less work. That's why I'm all about marker maintenance. You don't have to work quite as hard. There we go. It looks a lot lighter on camera than it does in real life. One mushroom and the bird with the nest on the digital stamp. Okay, this is the second to the last one, so we're going to leave just a little bit of blending for the last color. This one is more purple again. You do get one mushroom though. He's definitely wearing his hat, and you get the bird in the nest. It kind of looks like a cardinal to me, but it can be whatever kind of bird you want it to be. I think I've colored in blue and red. You need to find my marker maintenance video. Well, you can find it on YouTube. I went out to YouTube to post my video last night, and it has a lot of views on it, so it's kind of popping up to the front. It's very helpful, and there's a lot of information in there that's really super helpful. And I've done that video showing the marker maintenance. That's the way I've maintained my videos, my markers for, I don't know, 12, 15 years. And I haven't had any problems, so I wouldn't steer you wrong. I'm not speaking from being told, I'm speaking from experience. So hopefully it will be helpful to some of you. BV23, don't wait a long time before you do marker maintenance, because it will take you forever. This is the last color of the combination. It also has quite a bit of colorless blender in it. I'm going to kind of go over the whole thing because I want to bring it down to that grayish violet. So I'm just kind of blending those colors together, and wherever we had white, we need to do a little bit of extra blending to really get that to come out. Oh, I like this color. This is really pretty. We're going to do this whole thing, and I'm going to leave that one kind of light. I sort of like how it looks a little bit grungy with the purple and this BV color. It almost looks a little bit like on the grungy side, which is awesome for him. Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick look up close, because I think it show more of how deep and dark the color is than when you see it way down here. Huh?
Talk about the video.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to make these areas right here and the hat just slightly darker than, so I'll be using more of the darker shades and a little bit less of the other. Huh?
Rolling his pants up, it's usually lighter on the inside.
Right, it's layered up so it'd be darker. It's going to be darker on my troll, and that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Thank you, Cheryl. I know Dale always has his opinion, which is why I'm trying to teach him how to color with Copic so he can make his own the way that he sees it. Just like you guys can color it however you see it. Dale says that the bottom of the pants would normally be lighter because the inside of your pant leg is lighter when you roll it up, you know. But I buy them already rolled up, so it's darker because it's layered up. Okay, I think his hat's going to take a little bit longer, so I'm going to go ahead and do these bottom parts first, and then we'll do his hat last. We're almost done with him. Hi, Sherry. So we're almost done with this cool little guy. Again, like I said, I'm using a little bit more of the... Huh?
Jimmy agrees with me.
Of course she does. Because you guys want to be all technical. This is my troll, and this is the way I see him. And so I'm going to color him that way. That's the difference you get when you watch Jamie color and when you watch me color. Everybody gets to make their own choice. So you do each one, takes time. Let's say it took me 2 weeks. Well, over the 2 weeks. Yeah. So it took Joy and I to do hers consistently for several days. So yeah, it can take a long time to do them if you haven't done them in a very long time. Don't let that make you don't let that put you off, because you certainly need to, the sooner you get them done, the faster they are to maintain. But my suggestion would be to work on it color family at a time. So if you've waited a long time and you need to work on your markers, work on one color family at a time. And remember that the E color family is going to take the longest because it has the most colors in it. Well, it's not too much darker. It's kind of the same. Kind of came out the same. So I think I'm going to add some more dark to it because I'm just going to prove my point that I can color him with darker roll up. Because I'm stubborn like that.
For your story, he's just wearing longer pants and they're all bunched up at the bottom.
Longer pants and they're all bunched up. Good point.
He's got short legs.
He does have short legs. But he's a troll. He's supposed to have short legs. That's what happens. He's a little guy. See, I like that better. Let's go in with this 25. It will deepen it up a little bit. All right, we're getting some darker look now. Liking it, liking it. No worries, Jamie. Get some rest. I'm going to skip this time the BV13 so I can keep it a little bit darker. And I'm just going to go in with the BV23. And there we go. I didn't want them a lot darker, just a little bit. Like they're all bunched up at the bottom of his feet. I'll show you. See? They are darker. Yeah, you do kind of have to clean them up all the time. If you're using them all the time. Not everybody uses them as much as I do. I do go weeks without cleaning them, and I get to go even a little longer now because I don't get to take them when I'm traveling, but sometimes I take a few, but since I lost a few this time, I'm feeling a little apprehensive about that. So I'm not really sure I'll be taking them on the next trip. Plus, I think Joy will have hers, so I'll just borrow. That's 1 for you, Sandy, and 2 for Cheryl. That's 11 for you, Milligan. There we go. We kind of got his hat going here. And give him some little fold marks in his hat. I think we need some on this side, even though the artist didn't really put any in. I kind of think it would look good if he had them. So we'll start them off and see how they go. BB 17. All right, we're almost done with this cool little guy. Start extending from where we put the first color. Oh my goodness. I want just a little bit on that bottom of his hat. We'll go a little bit further here. Kind of. There we go. Starting to get that purple in there. Oh, he's so cute. Let's see, how many times did Sandy say he's so cute tonight? I can't help it. I'm excited. I really do like coloring this guy. I'm not just saying that. I really, really do. And I wanted to just color tonight. Since we've made projects both the other nights, I just kind of wanted to color him up. But we're doing pretty good, so we could oxide a background and finish him up if we wanted to, but I'll let you guys tell me how you feel. You want me to do it in a couple weeks when I get back, or if you want me to finish it now. Okay, BV 13. Leaving a little bit of white space for the next color. Oh, Jack. You guys probably can't hear him because of the printer, but he is definitely snoring up a storm under my desk. There we go. You're up for it now. Okay. I hear ya. All right. So I want to put this color over the whole thing because there's a little bit too much purple in here. So I'm going to do really long strokes, and I'm going to use the side of my marker so I can get a lot of ink on the paper. So you'll know that's why I'm holding the marker like I am. And then we'll do just a few quick strokes across where the white was to get that to really blend out for us. Perfect. Now, just like the rest of it, we're going to go back in with the darkest color and just put a little bit of the dark back in because it seems to be washing out just a little bit. One more coloring, so I'm gonna just put a few more of these strokes in here. Not all the way, just a few little bit so we can see where those darkest spots are. And then of course, he looks great. Can't wait to get him and make a few cards. But yeah, he's super great. I really like him. You could say, happy birthday, man. Or, hey, thinking of you. Just blending out this color. We're not going to do it with all of them. Just giving it a little bit more. So I'm going to just jump all the way down to BB23 just to blend this out a little bit. Kind of keeps this hat a little bit cute, 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 cute. All right, so we have to do his eye. So I'm going to use this multi-liner, 0.5. And I'm just going to do the circle, 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 circle. Oh my gosh. Dale says we should put a whiskey bottle in his hand. I think he needs a bigger eyeball. And then we have to let that dry before we can put the white gel pen on. But I'm going to leave the white gel pen out. Ooh. Jack bumped the camera. Sorry. So yeah. Okay, so here's what I have. You guys want to do a little oxide background? We can use a stencil too if we want. We'll do his eyes in a minute. Tequila! Yeah, that's what Dale said too. You guys thinking alike over there. So I cut him out and we're going to put him over top so we can oxide the background. So I just did it on Gina K masking tape because I still have some of that I'm trying to use up before I use the new stuff I got. So we're going to place him on top. So when you do the masking, you have to cut along the black line so that you don't have a big white line between the oxide and your image. I want to make sure I get this hand on here in the right spot. So I cut along the line, so you'll see some black around the edges, which is totally fine. That's from the image below. I'm going to use my, look, I stamped him all messed up on his face the first time, so I flipped it over. No wasting any sweet sentiment paper. So there he is. We'll zoom out a little bit. Honey, can you grab me some colors while I grab a stencil? You know what color he is, so as long as we stick with colors that work with that. Let's see. I'm going to grab a stencil. Ooh, let's do this stencil. Are you guys ready? Let's do this one. It's called Let's Rock. It has clouds and it has grass and rocks, and we can do all kinds of stuff with that. So let's use that one. So I'm going to need some green, honey. Probably 2 shades of green, like Mowed Lawn and something else. Yeah, that's fine. No, Twisted Citron's okay. So I don't know if you guys know. Hi, Tammy. Joy is back. But I did some swatches of my Oxide inks. So I used the Sweet Keeper die, the one that looks like a photo. And I just cut little squares of all of my colors so I can pick them easier because I can see what they actually look like, because that's, you know, that's important. Okay, so there's Mowed Lawn and Twisted Citron. And then we need a blackish color like Hickory Smoke and Pumice Stone for the stones. And then we need some sky colors. So maybe I'd like to have speckled egg. And broken china. Speckled egg and broken china. So speckled egg is right here, which I think is, nope, is this one. So there's my speckled egg. Got brushes for all of these. Let me zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I need the 2 gray ones, pumice stone, which is the 5th one up, yes, and where's the other gray one? It's called, huh? No, hickory smoke. There's pumice stone. We need hickory smoke. And then we also need broken china. Here's broken china. Here's weathered wood. Oh my goodness. Do you ever can't find the color that you wanted? I thought hickory smoke was on that end over there. It's up there in the top. I don't know where the brush is. Oh, it's in the stand. Okay. All right. We're getting our colors now. This is the sky colors for clouds and stuff. This is the rocks, and this is the grass. So now we're good. All right, you ready? Let's start with clouds. I don't know, I'm not very good with clouds, but we're going to do it anyway.
Just go for it lightly.
All right, here we go. We're about to do it. This is speckled egg. So I'm going to try to do it sort of light. That's what hubby says. Let's move the clouds a little bit. And just put a little bit in there. Nice. That actually looks really cool, but it's not dark enough for you guys to see. So let's try it again, and this time we'll do it with the darker one, and then we'll get lighter. So let's use the broken china. So we're going to go right over top of what we already put on there with broken china, a little bit darker than originally decided. I like it getting lighter, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the dark and get lighter. Are you guys still there? You guys got quiet. Did I lose you when I was looking for oxides? And then we're going to move this over. See if we can find the same exact pattern that we had earlier. Okay, I'm not going to put any more ink on my brush, and I'm just going to brush in these clouds a little bit. Okay, so that looks super cool, and you guys can see it better. Yay, I'm glad you're still here. I'm going to move this again so we get just a little bit more different clouds, and I'm going to go down just a little bit further, and then we'll pick up the speckled one so we can get a little bit in there. There we go. Looking good. I am liking this. This is a super fun stencil. I haven't done the clouds part. I have done the grass. Okay, we're gonna use the speckled again. but we're not going to put any more ink on it, so it stays, you know, lighter than the last color. That's super cool. I'm really liking that. Isn't that cool? We're going to add just a little bit more in here. I'm not going to put any more ink on my brush. I'm just going to brush it on there because we're going to have to meet the stones and we're going to have to make the sky meet the stones in the grass. So I think that's super cool. That came out really good. Nope. Does that mean nope, you're not there anymore? I lost you?
Here, have a drink one.
That doesn't look like a drink, silly. Dale's trying to find 3D things he made that we can put in his hand. Potion bottle.
Here, you can have an ice cream.
Or an ice cream cone. He's so crazy. Okay, we're going to do the rocks first. And I think I'm going to stick with maybe this rock first. But I kind of want it to be... Yeah, I think I'll do this rock first. Alright, so I'm going to use the Hickory Smoke and the Pumice Stone. So this one is Hickory Smoke. I'm just holding my stencil tonight, you guys, so I'm one-handed on this. But it's okay. We got it. We can do this. I'm going to actually mix the colors because I think they look really cool together. This one is Pumice Stone. So it's kind of mixing it with that gray and the blue that's underneath. Oops, I moved it, but that's okay. It's still all right. Okay, rocks, and then we need darker rock. Let's put a darker rock over here. So this time I gotta hold it just a little bit better since I don't have anything taped down. I'm gonna go back to the Hickory Smoke and I'm just gonna make it really dark right there. There we go. Perfect. Got a little smidge on there. All right, so if you guys have this stencil, these things right here can be used as lightning in your sky, or they can be the cracks on your rocks. My ink is in the way. Eek. I think I'll use just this one. And we'll just put a little bit of a crack in this rock. So we're going to have to use the darker color and we're going to have to really work it in that little area so it shows up on the rock. But it doesn't have to be a complete break as long as it's got a little bit in there. So you can use them as lightning or you can use them as cracks in the rock. So look at that. Isn't that cool? Hi, Kenneth. I like how this image is, I like how this is really light, but I really want this smaller rock over here. So we're going to put it right there, and it'll go right behind him. There we go. I want it like that. It will not be in his hand. And I'm just going to do a little bit darker on this edge over here. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter color. So this is actually the Pumice Stone, which I really like for rocks. So we have that rock. And then I'm going to put another one right here. I'm going to do it darker. So it kind of looks like he's coming out of a cave a little bit. I'll do this one a little bit darker. Not going to put any cracks on those rocks. I think they'll be super cool just like that. And then it's time to switch to grass. But this color is really light. I think I'm going to need a different color, honey. I think Shabby Shutters instead of this Twisted Citron. It's going to be too light. So Shabby Shutters is the third one up. And the second from the right. No. Oh, yeah, that's it. You got it. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Thanks. Yes. Thank you. All right. Now look at that. Hubby's taking care of us. Make this go a little faster. All right. So now we're going to take this stencil. We're going to put some grass down here. But I'm going to start with the darkest shade. First. Well, you guys are quiet. You're really watching, aren't you? Okay, so we're going to, can you guys see that? Okay, we're starting with this one. And this, again, is the You Rock stencil. And it has so many things you can do with it. I just love it. And these could be flames as well. You could use them as flames if you had the baby dragons or the other dragon. Okay, so just like we did before, we're going to move this over a little bit. We're going to leave, we're not going to put any more ink on here. We're just going to color in. Kind of put a little bit more greenery on there. I want it to be lighter.
Thank you, Tammy.
You love that stencil? Dale designed this stencil for us. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and now we're going to switch to the Shabby Shutters. And we're going to put a little bit more grass. Okay, and then we're not going to put any more ink on here, but we are going to start rubbing it in so it will be in the background, the grass, the dirt, ground, whatever you want to call it. There we go. I really got to get it in between his little cane and all this stuff. Okay, so now we have it all colored in. Look at that background we created really quick. All of that with one stencil. All those different little things you can do. It's super awesome. I love that stencil. It's so universal. Dale is awesome. His stick. That's what she said. No, I want it to be like from grassy to rock area. Okay, and before I peel off, I'm going to wipe off my desk. So I'm just going to take a paper towel, wet the Oxide ink, and just wipe it off. That's why I love using this Oxide ink. It cleans so easy. So now we have a clean space. Are you guys ready for this? Here we go.
Okay, first do this. Lift up his hand first. Okay, grab it by the wrist. And shake it so he's saying hi.
Dale says shake it, so he's waving at you. He's so crazy. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready for this? This is going to be awesome. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Uh-oh, if Jamie was here, she'd be like, dibs for the booth. Ah, look at how cute that is. Drum roll. There we go. Amazing. It came out super cute. I don't know what sentiment I want to put on it, so I'm not going to put one on it tonight, but I am going to save this little troll guy in case I want to use him again. Isn't that awesome? So you can definitely get that troll. Look how cute he is. You can get that troll as a digital stamp now. If you've already bought the stamp set though, you're probably good with that unless you want to make him bigger or smaller. But he comes with him, and the digital set has the bird and it has a mushroom. No sentiments, just the images. But you'd love it. Look at how cool that looks. That came out so good. And I was not used to doing the clouds, so I am really happy with how the clouds came out. And he just pops on that really light background so well. So the internet troll was released a long time ago, and we sold out. And then we decided, because people had asked about him a bit, that we would release him in a digital image. So that released, actually it went on the site tonight before my live, because I said, I'm going to color this guy. We should make him digital so people can, so everybody can color him too. Oh, we forgot to do his eyes with the white gel pen. We got to do that real quick. I always forget to do that when I'm live, and then I have to do it after the fact, and then you guys miss it. All right, now. Oh, you did. Thank you so much. Oh, look how cute. And if you're really good with the gel pen, you can put highlights all over the place. I'm not really that great with the gel pen, but I think they would look cute right there. I don't really do a lot of the white gel pen. Jamie does more, so she could definitely help you guys out with how to do that, but I kind of like it just like this. You love digital image? Well, that works out great then, because he is currently a digital image. So there we go. We did the whole background and the little troll tonight, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Remember that we're gonna post it to YouTube right after I do tonight. When I shut the live off, then I'll post it on YouTube. And remember that you have YouTube videos you can watch when we're traveling. So don't forget Floral Friday tomorrow with Jamie, and I will see you guys as soon as we get back from Florida. Thanks for watching. Good night, you guys. I'll miss you.